Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Friday, the 26th of June, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, should match fixing be made a criminal offense? And in our feature for this evening, we'll take in some wonderful tennis from the Nevis Tennis Open 2017. We'll take this break and I'll be back.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free healthcare at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. Making match fixing a criminal offense will be a game changer and the single most effective thing for sport in India. That is the strong belief of Steve Richardson, the coordinator of investigations at the ICC's anti-corruption unit. Ajit Singh, the head of the BCCI's ACU, concurs with that viewpoint, adding that India also needs a very strong law against betting, which it believes is the source of corruption in cricket in India. With India scheduled to host two global marquee men's events in the next 3 years, the 2021 T20 World Cup, followed by the one-day World Cup in 2023, which has urged the Indian government to consider creating a match-fixing law for sports like its neighbor Sri Lanka. In 2019, Sri Lanka became the first major cricket-playing country in South Asia to criminalize match-fixing, with punishments including a 10-year prison sentence. The ICC-ACU had helped the then Sri Lanka government to draft the legislation in the wake of extensive investigations that found several Lankan cricketers, including former captain Jayasuriya, guilty of breaching the corruption code. India has got two ICC global events coming up, the T20 World Cup in 2021 and the World Cup in 2023, Richardson said. At the moment, with no legislation in place, we'll have good relations with the Indian police, but they are operating with one hand tied behind their back. We'll do everything we can to disrupt the corruptors, and we do make life very, very difficult for them as far as and as much as we can to stop them from operating freely. But the legislation would be a game changer in India. We have currently just under 50 investigations. The majority of those have links back to corruptions in India. So it would be the single most effective thing to happen in terms of protecting sport if India introduces match-fixing legislation. Both Richardson and Singh were participating in a panel discussion on the subject of does India need a match-fixing legislation as part of the Sports Law and Policy Symposium held on June 20th. The rest of the panel comprised Supreme Court lawyer Rebecca John, who represented Shishan in the IPL spot fixing case, senior journalist, magazine, and Shunit Pathasati, a lawyer in the Madras High Court. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Wash your hands with soap and water. Having clean hands reduces the spread of diseases like COVID-19. Let's show you how to do it. After wetting your hands, close the tap. Add soap and lather your palms. The back of your hands, between your fingers. Back of fingertips in your palm. Your thumbs. The tips of your fingers in your palm. And don't forget your wrists. Use a tissue to open the tap, as this was last touched by your unwashed hands. Rinse your hands thoroughly. Finally, use tissues to dry both hands and discard in the bin. During this 50 seconds of hand washing, we had the tap running for only 7.5 seconds, saving 85% of water otherwise wasted. Water is a precious resource, and in some countries, it is scarce. So as you wash your hands, don't waste water. We are PAHO, and we care.
Well, I'm back, and tonight tennis is in the spotlight. We go back into the archives, and the year is 2017, and we go down to the courts at the Four Seasons Resort, and we take in some excerpts from the Nevis Tennis Open. Oh, he missed it, but covered there by Delpich. And response is pretty good. He hits it harder, it's going to be out. Into the net. Long.
You don't want the game, we just keep serving.
Long once more.
Alright, 3-3.
Good response. Here it goes. Good exchanges here. Looks as if it's going to be a really good point. Oh, he hits it into the net. Good service. Webb responds nicely. And here's Webb once more. This time it's out. Doesn't have to worry about that one. Well, we just saw the winners, Webb and Woods. So WW combination. How is the tournament going so far?
It's fun. I think it's going well. The players are getting a lot of exposure. You know, a lot of different players to play with. So it's a learn from the experience.
Woods, and where are you from?
St. Kitts.
St. Kitts.
Yes.
You enjoying the tournament?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy playing with the different types of persons. You learn a lot of different stuff, different service, different plays, everything, and so it's good.
Did you play any singles game?
No, I did not.
Just
No.
wanted to be in the doubles.
Actually, yesterday I had a match in St. Kitts, so I was unable to come here.
Okay.
Yes.
You've been on the winning teams so far?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you expect to be in the finals?
Yes, sir.
Along with Webb? Maybe.
WW.
Okay, WW. Webb, all the best.
All right, thank you.
Here with some of our loud cheering spectators. Tell us your name.
Rachel.
And you're from?
I live on Nevis.
Okay, all right.
I'm a teacher.
Okay,
My name is Grace.
and you're from?
I also live here.
Okay. And you're here because you're supporting one of the staff players.
Yes,
Which
we
one?
are. Pierre Borg,
Pierre Bourg.
infamous tennis player.
He's not winning today.
He won. You know, I can't say that. He did a lot of winning. He also did some learning. So
But I heard the loud applause. You guys are enjoying yourselves.
Oh, very much so, yes.
Nice.
oh, it's lovely day, lovely place.
What do you think about the tournament, though? The fact that they're doing the Nevis Open for the first time. Good idea, right?
Absolutely. I think it's. I noticed yesterday there were several people from St. Kitts who came, and the competition was fierce. I think it's a great idea for the island.
And maybe next year I'll see you on the court.
Maybe. Or I'll be one of the professional cheerleaders.
All right, thank you guys. Enjoying yourselves. Nice.
Thank
Thank you so much for having this event.
Thank you. Go Nevis.
Okay. Straight into the net. Good shot by France. Jumping into action there and slamming it and bisecting the two opponents, and point one. Nice shot, high lob. Boom, that's the dead note. Waiting for it, executing it well. Service. And again, France is right there. Drops it home. Oh, that was short. Like a microwave. Into the net. Oh. Into the net. So can this team come back into this game? Tennis is a funny old game. And I could tell you that of the big crowd here, good response. Good, no, not good enough. I could tell you that of the big crowd here, the majority of spectators are supporting the team on this side. Because we have the wife at the back of us, and we have the other spectators here also supporting the other team. So can they come back? Oh, tried a little soft service and just hit it into the net. So a little bit of nerves, pressure. Now they don't want to leave that ball on the court at all. Need to get that off the court. So let's look at this service. He's going to try a powerful service first up. Let's see if he succeeds. Boom. Yes, good service. Good response by France. Nice response as well. Boom. Good shot. And here goes. And good response. Is it in? Is it in? It's out. Well, crowd is into it. The crowd is into it. This is a little better than the US Open. Here goes. And the knots. Well, you can hear the applause here. Good service, good no, not a good response on that occasion. That one goes out. So it's very nice of the Four Seasons Resort to come up with this innovation. Nevis Open, first ever. I'm almost certain there's some big prizes for the winners as well. Here goes into the net. Now it's going to be a soft little service, just lobbing it over, just to make sure. Yes, he does. No, he hits it into the net. Too soft. And he just, there's a groan, because like I said, most of the crowd supporting that team. And you can hear the groan. Well, that person you just heard there is one of the star players in terms of tennis in Nevis for a number of years. Now France lost the first one, so he's going to just lob it. He does. Good response off backhand, nice. Good response, more powerfully. Yes, good response. So we have some good exchanges. He's on the line. In the air. France doesn't have the chance to slam as he would have liked on that occasion. Now he spins it. Brilliant spin. Brilliant spin by France. He's on a roll. France is on a roll. Well, well, well. Playing like a champ. Now, where did Boris Becker come from? Well, well, well. Into the net. So we're going to have another soft little service. That's normally the response. You don't try it twice like that. Yes, as I said, good backhand response by Delpech. Here goes now. Good response as well. Takes control nicely on the forehand. Another forehand response. Boom. Oh, that one left him stranded. It came right off the top of the net and almost choked him. Well, fortune favoring the team there. Now they have problems with the scores again. They need to get these scores sorted out. They need to get these scores sorted out. Always having problems with the scores. They need somebody to keep score. And we could get the star player over here. Here goes now. Nice little drop, and succeeds again with the drop. He has done well, whether he's just dropping them or slamming them. And he has done well with that. At the net, he's the boss. So as I was saying, that's one of the star players of former years. Nevis's finest in terms of female tennis players. And today's her birthday. That's the birthday girl. What a smile. Well. Says France. Nice little drop again. Good backhand response. Good response as well. This is going to be a good point for once France fails. He was there and he just didn't execute on that occasion. A little bit of a hush here. Center court at the Four Seasons. Good service. Good response as well. And too hard. Goes out. So can the other team pull it back? Maybe. There goes France. That's too long, too hard. Now it's going to be a soft little service. And into the net. Too soft. I believe these guys are getting tired. They've been playing all morning from one court to the next. And after all, they're human beings. They're human beings, so I would imagine they're very tired. So we're definitely going to take this game to its end, and that would be it for the day, I think. Here goes, nice little service and response. Good response once more. Oh, he panicked. He saw him coming to the net and he just pushed it too hard. Entirely too hard. Good service, Bailey back in. Oh, did I hear a big groan behind me? Yeah, there was a big groan there. Yes, and that's the game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a good game. Well, we say congratulations to the winners, Woods and France. France, today seemed to be the Mackie France Day, National Day.
Well, you know, when you get to 50 and you still got a couple of shots, you feel good when you execute them. So I'm just happy to be able to play some good tennis, and I had a good partner who supported me.
You've been practicing?
Not really. I started playing within the last week and a half in preparation for this tournament. But as you can see, I'm not really in shape. I'm overweight, but I still got some shots.
And a couple of shots at the net. You seem to be very good at executing those.
Actually, I love the net because at the net you get a chance to put the ball away and shorten the point and execute the winners right away. So you conserve your energy and you win the points at the same time.
Woods playing alongside a pro made it easy for you today?
Very much easy. Very much easier. Trust me. All I had to do is get the ball over the net and he finishes the rest.
Well, I want to say congratulations to you guys. It was a wonderful tournament and a wonderful win to you guys.
Yes,
nice. Thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed that. That's our package for this evening and indeed for the week. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and a sacrifice. Have a good night and a great weekend.